Water. Some say it's where life began, and it supports all forms of life. Humans require a constant daily supply of it to replenish fluids lost through normal activity. Water is also essential for the growth and maintenance of our bodies, but the quality of water we drink can make a difference in our health.
Recent findings in drinking water sources around the world have shown that over-the-counter pharmaceuticals such as acetaminophen and ibuprofen have been discovered in trace amounts, as well as prescription drugs. These compounds consumed in trace amounts can have dramatic effects on a person's health.
The Environmental Protection Agency sets standards for tap and public water. The Food and Drug Administration regulates bottled water as a food product, which must meet the same EPA safe tap water standards. Yet, although our tap water is usually safe to drink, bottled water is a $100 billion a year industry, which only continues to grow each year. Half of all adults in the U.S. drink bottled water. It's Hawaii's biggest food-related export.
Most people don't know that most bottled water is tap water. People don't like tap water because of its chlorine taste. In many areas and countries, tap water is not healthy. People are willing to pay more for bottled water because it is a cleaner and healthier choice. Other advantages is bottled water is portable and convenient.
Designer bottled water has proliferated with waves of new brands on the rise. Most are derived from common sources: glaciers, springs, artesian, and well water. Surprisingly, some brands are even sourced from municipal tap water.
There are three main sources of bottled water. Glacial water is from melted icebergs that formed millions of years ago and sank to the bottom of the ocean. Spring water and well water is from rain, but they contain many pollutants and chemicals. Purified water is tap water that is run through a process to make it cleaner.
One new and intriguing source of premium bottled drinking water originates from ancient glacial water, harvested 3,000 feet deep off the Kona coast in Hawaii. Deep seawater is found free of contaminants and chemicals. Modern technology is making this mineral-rich water discovery available to consumers.
We bring the water up through a pipe that is approximately 2 miles long, goes down 3,000 feet into the ocean. The pipe is about 55 inches in diameter, or 1.4 meters. It's connected to a pump station. The pump station then is connected to a distribution station, a distribution system where it goes out to every user of the deep sea water.
Natural deep seawater starts out as giant iceberg melt and ends up at the Kona coast, picking up minerals along its route.
The deep seawater that we harvest here actually began as glacier melt in Greenland, Iceland. It's part of the global conveyor belt. We harvest it from the depths of the Pacific Ocean. We have a water quality control lab here that tests the deep sea water on a continuous basis and has determined that there are between 60 and 70 minerals in the water, all of which are important to human health.
Kona Deep is premium bottled water that reaches a new and deeper level. Sourced at 3,000 feet in the sea adjacent to Kona, Hawaii, here seawater is thousands of years old. It's completely free of pathogens and contaminants because the temperature at this depth is too cold for living organisms and pollutants. The purity of Kona Deep bottled water is verified and certified.
The certification process to certify water to be 100% Hawaiian deep sea water is that our lab here analyzes that water, the raw water as well as the water produced by the companies. And companies only like Kona Deep can use that certification to say it is 100% deep sea water from Hawaii.
Kona Deep is naturally rich in 60 minerals and organic compounds essential to the human body. How? Because the seawater's unique location is at the end of a deep undersea current called the global conveyor belt.
As giant icebergs melted in Greenland, they sank to the bottom of the ocean and began a journey to Hawaii that took over 1,200 years. As water travels, it absorbs minerals from volcanic activities at the bottom of the ocean. These minerals are what make Hawaii deep sea water so special, as well as free from modern-day pollution.
The seawater is piped up and desalinated through reverse osmosis. Then it's bottled for a refreshing taste to consumers.
Kona Mountain coffee is some of the best coffee in the world. And we use Kona Deep sea water to brew our coffee. And we found that that brings out the best tasting coffee that we can brew. Brewing coffee is not just getting the best coffee, but getting very good water to brew your coffee. So Kona Deep is the water we suggest that you use for your coffee.
Organic and loaded with healthy minerals, Kona Deep enhances the taste of everything.
Kona Deep has been very committed to the purity of their water and has actually conducted studies more frequently than the guidelines suggest. Based on the chemical analysis I have reviewed on Kona Deep bottled water, as well as my own bacteriology studies, Kona Deep bottled water is well within the regulation guidelines, and in fact has 100 times less bacteriology contamination allowed in bottled water.
The Kona Deep factory is located at the Natural Energy Laboratory of Hawaii and is certified by us to use our exclusive service mark saying it's 100% Hawaiian deep sea water, and that service mark's been issued by the United States Patent and Trademark Office.
Our search and thirst for superior quality drinking water has led us back to the sea where life began. For more information about Kona Deep bottled water, call toll-free 1-800-729-1575 and visit KonaDeepHawaii.com.